Oh, never mind. Ow. Oh, really? Oh, really? We'll see about that, bitch. What? There's a... Can things stop killing me? What? Another one. There we go. Just to keep me alive. I have been poisoned. That's better than a disease. And I got a level up. There we go. Now, what should we level up this time, folks? Thinking more health. Let's see here. Block. Blocking is 30% more effective. Oh, that's pretty good. Time slows down if you are blocking during an enemy's power attack. Why on earth would you need that? Why? Plus it slows down your time too, so it's not like you're getting spidey reflexes. Time just slows down, so it just looks fancy. That's all it does. Look fancy. Hack and slash, axes, fuck that. Axes. Use swords here. Critical charge. You can do a one-handed power attack while sprinting that does double critical damage. Wow. Shit, that's a lot of damage. Critical strikes are like double damage, and then double critical is like quadruple the damage. Bladesman, what's... Guess we'll do that sprinting thing. I like the sound of that. No. Where was I before that delightful interruption? Ooh, more expensive robes. A series of attacks on Thalmor have discovered. Thalmor bodies, or some such, result with just gloves and boots on. Yeah. Not awkward at all. Apparently the robes are significantly more expensive than the boots or the gloves. So why on earth would I take them? I was sort of half trying to make that sound like an announcer on a news report, but I'm terrible at that, as you could tell. Eesh.
Look at my temple lying in ruins.
Oh, hello,
So
Meridia.
much for the constancy of mortals, their crafts and their hearts. If they love me not, how can my love reach them?
I don't know, Meridia. But it's okay, I still love you.
Restore to me my beacon, that I might guide you toward your destiny.
Sure. There we go. Hallelujah.
It is time for my splendor to return to Skyrim. But the token of my truth lies buried in the ruins of my once great temple, now tainted by a profane darkness skittering within. The necromancer Malkaran defiles my shrine with vile corruptions, trapping lost souls left in the wake of this war to do his bidding. Worse still, he uses the power stored within my own token to fuel his foul deeds.
Huh.
I have brought you here, mortal, to be my champion. You will enter my temple, retrieve my artifact, and destroy the Defiler.
Tell me about this artifact.
Mortals call it Dawnbreaker, for it was forged in a holy light that breaks upon my foes, burning away corruption and false life. You will enter my shrine, destroy Malkorin, and retrieve this mighty blade.
I'll do it.
Of course you will. I have commanded it.
Hey, there's no need to be a dick about it.
Go now. The artifact must be reclaimed, and Malkorin destroyed. Malkorin has forced the doors shut, but this is my temple, and it responds to my decree.
You're not
I
gonna
will
drop
send
me, are you?
down a ray of light. Guide this light through my temple, and its doors will open.
Whee! Alright. So we're about to get a cool sword from this. Not sure how long I've been recording. I'm hoping, because the AVI files for recording these are huge. And there's a lot of gold on these guys usually. They're nasty though. Look at it, look at this. How nasty. Look how nasty. Ugh. Oh. More nastiness. So the AVI files are huge for these videos, and 1 hour is usually... 1 hour of recording is usually a lot of gigs. So I'm not sure how much room I'm gonna have on my hard drive to finish this. I'm a bit nervous. It's about halfway full with things. There we go. And as I recall, this is fairly long. Ooh, another desiccated corpse. Or desecrated corpse. Ancient Nord sword. Much cooler than it actually is. Or much cooler looking than it actually is, I should say. This is basically... This is extremely easy. I follow, I put this under the, waste of time category. Just because there's... It's just sort of scenic. And... I'm sure scenic is good for some people in, Let's Plays, but... To other people, this is probably going to be boring, so I apologize for that. But I really want this sword, and there is a big bad boss dude at the end. These guys are much less deadly than they actually look. Or are they? Wow, I seem to recall them being weaker. I seem to recall them going down in like 2 hits. They don't really drop anything. Maybe that's why I don't like them. Anyways, they kind of did damage to me. Maybe this isn't so much a waste of time. I seem to recall them being like skeletons, where they just die in 1 hit. They made skeletons completely worthless in this game. Oblivion? If you remember Skeleton Champions, man, those things were deadly. Can I move that? No. Alright, we're missing something. This is where I got stuck last time. There's like a side passage. Yeah, would you look at that. Took me forever to find out that that was actually there. What, you don't have anything? Okay. This is gonna be kind of like how Skeleton Champions worked without weapons. They just sort of run towards you and stare at you. When you summoned them and you weren't a high enough level for that Skeleton Champions were in the game, They would spawn without weapons in Oblivion, and they would do this to their enemies. They would just stand there. And a sword just appeared. A steel dagger. Alright. That was weird. So yeah, oh yeah, another thing I wanted to mention to you guys was, I'll probably put this in the video description too, and I'll mention it again at the end of the video, is, I'm going to Myrtle Beach soon. It's in South Carolina, and, it's a family trip. I passed all my courses. It was a close call for, what's that? Oh, it's another desecrated corpse. I want the mic. It's a family vacation we go on. I passed all my courses. It was a close call for biology, but I managed to pass it by some miracle. Yeah. So that's where I will be for a while. If you're interested in me doing the blog thing again that I did last year, I know it wasn't too exciting. I mean, most of the, I'll try to film more interesting things the next time. I am not known for my vlogs. That is not why people watch my videos. For vlogs. But, if you guys want me to try again, I can try to record and take pictures of stuff I find interesting. I'll try to remember this time. Last time there was interesting stuff, but oft I didn't have my phone with me. Like usually at the beach, like unless I could strap my phone to my head, I could record myself running on the beach. There's an empty strip of beach at Myrtle Beach where there's no beach chairs or anything, where the beach isn't completely covered in people, and you can just see open beach for miles. No one ever is there, except for the occasional jogger such as myself. Like very occasional. Like usually if you spend the day there, you'll only see like 2, maybe 3 people, aside from the little specks off in the distance. It's really relaxing. It's a really great place to run, just relax basically. So I could try to record that. No, that would suck. I couldn't. I'm sorry, but I can't. I'd have to hold the phone in my hand while running and risk dropping it in the water. Not worth it. Phones are expensive nowadays. At least any phone that's worth recording with. So I recorded Alligator Adventure or something like that last year. Just like the frames, just FPS just drops here perfectly. There's no lag here whatsoever. You go out here, it sort of drops a bit. Sadly, I'm not sure if that's fraps or what, but I'll look into that, as I said before. So that's where I'll be. I think, yeah, we're heading out on July 7th. It's July 1st right now. So 6 days. It's sort of crept up on me too. When we're there for 2 weeks. I'm not a huge fan of the whole 2 weeks thing, to be honest. I'm more of a homebody. I like staying home. My parents are the exact opposite. They enjoy being anywhere that's not here. And is warmer than here, I should say. They seem hell-bent on dying of skin cancer when they're older. Now I'm lost. So that's where that's where I'll be. There will probably be no videos during that time. Although you guys are probably used to me having a little bit of off time. Seeing as like my video uploading times are usually pretty unreliable just because I'll record I'll record one day and then I'll not record for like another 2 weeks. Then I'll start recording again, and then I'll stop. I'm hoping to work on that a bit. Become a little bit more frequent in my recordings. Now I'm gonna stop talking here because I need to focus. Come on. There we go. Wait, what? What? Oh, okay. Pressed... My finger twitched and I pressed A. That was weird. Anyways, I think we're nearing the end of this cave. And I'll probably stop the recording there too. Now, where to go? That's empty. Why did I loot it? I always do that. It says empty, but I press loot anyways. Get over here, buds. I'm not even gonna bother blocking these guys. Maybe I will. Give me block skill ups. Give me block skill ups. There we go. No block skill ups, but what are you gonna do? A hand on a plate. Yummy. That is a gold emerald ring. That is like fucking... That's some nice money right there. So yeah, in Myrtle Beach, like the States is strange. It's very strange compared to, you might think it's, well, Jake, you live in Canada. What could possibly be the difference? But there is a huge difference, just in like the lifestyle down there. Everything is completely different. You go down to South Carolina, it's a whole different world from Ottawa. There's friggin' lights everywhere, and there's like fireworks shops. There's interesting shops down there. It's not just like Bob Smith's knitted sweaters. It's like firecrackers, guns, all these other weird things you never see here. And it's not all good stuff, like, 'cause you go down there and like the amount of unhealthy people. Oh, fucking hell. Not getting in the way of that again. How did I get over there? But yeah, there's a lot of obesity down there. You hear of the obesity crisis in Canada and you sort of go, oh, it's not too bad. There's not many obese people here. Sure, you see some. But when you go down to the States, you're sort of like, wow. There is an obesity crisis. And it is here. Now, I'm not hating on the States. I'm just saying, I'm just pointing out facts. Might not be the most... Not all the facts might be the most pleasant things, but... Okay, I'm stuck. There's no way. Might not be the most pleasant facts, but... Regardless, they seem to be true. Not to say Canada has its fair share of bad things about it. Or doesn't have its fair share of bad things about it, even. Like here, we have a healthcare system that... most people abuse. I'm stuck.